You ever feel like life's moving too fast? Like you're constantly racing against the clock trying to keep up with the relentless pace of modern living? Like you're stuck on a runaway train, with no way to slow down or catch your breath? The world around us is a blur of motion, a whirlwind of technology and noise. Well, the Amish, they hopped off that train a long time ago. They chose to step away from the chaos and embrace a life that's grounded in simplicity and tradition. No fancy phones, no internet, no power tools buzzing in the background. Instead, they rely on the strength of their hands and the rhythm of the seasons. They've chosen a different path, one paved with hard work, tradition, and a deep respect for nature. Their lives are intertwined with the land, and every day is a testament to their commitment to a simpler way of living. Now, I've had my fair share of dirty jobs, but there's something about the Amish way of life that's always intrigued me. It's not just the physical labor, but the sense of purpose and community that comes with it. They're not afraid to get their hands dirty, to do things the old-fashioned way. Whether it's building a barn or milking a cow by hand, they take pride in their work and the skills they've honed over generations. And when it comes to beekeeping, well, they've got it down to an art. Their approach is meticulous, respectful of the bees and the natural processes that sustain them. Imagine a world where the buzz of bees replaces the constant hum of technology, where the focus is on the delicate balance of nature rather than the latest gadget or social media trend, where the sweet smell of honey fills the air and time seems to slow down. It's a sensory experience that reconnects you with the earth and its rhythms. That's what it's like to step into the world of Amish beekeeping. It's a world where patience and care are rewarded with the purest honey, and where every drop is a reminder of the harmony between humans and nature. It's a world where simplicity reigns supreme, and where the fruits of their labor are a testament to the enduring power of tradition. The Amish have shown us that there's beauty in slowing down, in appreciating the small moments, and in living a life that's in tune with the natural world. Now you might be wondering, why all the fuss about doing things the old way? Why would anyone choose hand tools over high-tech equipment? Well, for the Amish, it's not about making things harder on themselves. It's about staying connected to the land, to the traditions passed down through generations. They believe that using simple tools allows them to work in harmony with nature, not against it. It's about respecting the bees, treating them as partners, not just production units. It's like an Amish beekeeper once told me, when you're using your hands, you can feel the rhythm of the hive. You can sense what the bees need. It's that connection, that deep understanding of nature, that sets Amish beekeeping apart. So what exactly does traditional beekeeping look like? Well, picture this: wooden hives painted in bright, cheerful colors, nestled among fields of wildflowers. No fancy smokers, no complicated extractors, just simple tools and time-tested techniques. The Amish craft their hives by hand, using wood from their own land. They use smokers made from tin cans and burlap sacks, fueled by natural materials like dried leaves and wood chips. Instead of using plastic foundation sheets, they rely on the bees' natural ability to build comb. And when it comes to harvesting honey, they do it by hand, carefully extracting the combs and straining the honey through cheesecloth. Now, don't let the simplicity fool you. Amish beekeeping is hard work. It requires patience, observation, and a deep understanding of the bees' needs. They believe in working with the bees' natural rhythms, not forcing them into an unnatural production cycle. The Amish are careful not to overharvest honey, leaving enough for the bees to thrive throughout the year. They use natural methods to control pests and diseases, relying on herbs, essential oils, and good hive management. They also understand the importance of providing their bees with a healthy environment, planting bee-friendly flowers and trees around their properties. It's this holistic approach, this focus on balance and sustainability, that makes Amish beekeeping so special. Section 5. The sweet rewards reaping the benefits of patience. So, what are the benefits of all this hard work? The dedication, the patience, the meticulous care that goes into every step of the process? Well, for one, the honey. This golden nectar is not just a sweet treat, it's a symbol of the harmony between humans and nature. Amish honey is renowned for its purity and flavor. Each jar tells a story of tradition, of a way of life that values quality over quantity. Because they don't use chemicals or artificial ingredients, their honey is as natural and wholesome as it gets. It's a product of an environment that's been carefully nurtured and respected. But it's more than just the honey. It's about the community, the family working together, the shared effort that makes the end product so special. Amish beekeeping is about preserving a way of life, about connecting with nature, and about producing food in a way that's good for the bees, good for the land, and good for the soul. It's a holistic approach that benefits everyone involved. And let me tell you, there's something incredibly satisfying about tasting that honey, knowing that it was produced with such care and respect for nature. It's a taste that brings joy and a sense of fulfillment. It's a taste of a simpler time, a reminder that sometimes the old ways are still the best. In a world that's constantly rushing, the patience and dedication of Amish beekeeping offer a refreshing pause, a moment to savor the sweetness of life. Section 6. A jar full of goodness, the fruits of their labor. Hold a jar of Amish honey in your hand and you're holding more than just a sweetener. This honey represents a way of life, a commitment to tradition, and a deep respect for nature. Each jar is a product of meticulous care and dedication, reflecting the values and principles that the Amish community holds dear. You're holding the culmination of generations of knowledge, tradition, and hard work. The Amish have been perfecting their beekeeping techniques for centuries, passing down their expertise from one generation to the next. This intergenerational transfer of knowledge ensures that the practices remain sustainable and true to their roots. It's a testament to the enduring power of simplicity, a reminder that sometimes the best things in life are the simplest. The tools they use are basic yet effective, embodying the principle that innovation doesn't always mean complexity. The serene countryside setting provides the perfect backdrop for this harmonious relationship between humans and nature. The Amish use their honey not just as a sweetener, but also as a natural remedy for coughs and colds. This multifunctional use of honey highlights its importance in their daily lives. Whether it's soothing a sore throat or adding a touch of sweetness to a cup of tea, honey is an integral part of their household. They use the beeswax to make candles, soaps, and lip balms. These products are not only practical, but also symbolize the resourcefulness of the Amish people. By utilizing every part of the hive, they ensure that nothing goes to waste, turning what could be discarded into valuable, everyday items. Nothing goes to waste in the world of Amish beekeeping. The honeycombs are carefully harvested and used in various ways, from creating delicious honey to crafting beeswax products. This holistic approach to beekeeping is a reflection of their broader philosophy of living in harmony with the environment. Every part of the hive is valued and put to good use. The children learn from a young age the importance of each component, fostering a deep respect for the bees and their contributions. This education ensures that the tradition of sustainable beekeeping will continue for generations to come. It's a beautiful cycle of sustainability, a testament to their resourcefulness and respect for nature's gifts. The Amish way of life teaches us that with patience, care, and a deep connection to the land, we can create something truly special. Their honey is more than just a product. It's a symbol of their enduring legacy and commitment to a simpler, more meaningful way of living. Section 7. Lessons from the land: what we can learn from Amish beekeeping. Now I know what you're thinking, not everyone can drop everything and start keeping bees the Amish way, and I get it. But here's the thing, we can all learn something from their approach to life, to work, and to nature. The Amish remind us that sometimes slowing down, simplifying, and connecting with the natural world can be the most rewarding path. They teach us the importance of patience, observation, and working in harmony with nature, not against it. Whether it's beekeeping or something else entirely, there's always something to be said for doing things with care, intention, and a deep respect for the world around us. Section 8. Preserving traditions, one honeycomb at a time. In a world obsessed with progress and technology, the Amish stand as a quiet reminder that sometimes the old ways are worth preserving. They show us that tradition and innovation aren't mutually exclusive, that in fact, they can complement and enrich one another. By holding on to their traditional beekeeping practices, the Amish aren't just producing delicious honey. They're keeping a vital part of their culture alive, passing down knowledge from one generation to the next. They're reminding us that progress doesn't always have to come at the expense of tradition. Section 9. The buzz that lingers. A final thought. So, the next time you see a jar of Amish honey on a store shelf, take a moment to appreciate the story behind it. Remember the hands that carefully crafted the hive, tended to the bees, and extracted the honey with such care. It's a taste of a different way of life, A reminder that sometimes the sweetest rewards come from embracing simplicity, tradition, and a deep respect for the natural world. And that's a lesson worth savoring.